The afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball one, no strikes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ball, that's off the plate. Count's full. Counts 1-0. Two balls, one strike. That's ball three. Aye. 3-2.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
There we go. Now I'm on the mic. Apologize for that. Well, this is a big game here for the Detroit Tigers. As well, considering the Blue Jays lead the season series 2-1. They've played each other 3 times. As runner now thrown off of first as Bryson Stott couldn't get back in time.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Fastball high for Vlad Guerrero. Guerrero batting .321 this season. As we were saying about Garrett Cole, 1.36 ERA. 3 earned runs over the 11 innings that he has pitched. 16 strikeouts on the season. That one hammered from Guerrero, but it will go foul. Guerrero batting .321 this season, 9 for 28. And the fastball goes 1-2. 5 RBI for Guerrero this season. Believe it or not, no home runs to go with it. It's been purely extra base hits and even just getting on base the hard way, realistically. He's done his job. That one's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Mike Trout on deck for the Jays. And that one outside. Count moves to full. Well, as we were talking about with the standings, as they look like this, the Blue Jays 6-5 plus 10. Detroit Tigers 6-4 plus 9. Of course, the Tigers had the bye week last time out for Series 6. Because that one hammered in the air to the right side. That one tracking towards the wall. Julio Rodriguez, is he going to get there? Yes, he will at the warning track. So that'll be the third out. And the Blue Jays go down in, well, not necessarily, well, technically, by all accounts, in order, as Witt was thrown off, as Stott was thrown off at first. Edman, Soto, and Olson due up for the Tigers. And on the mound for the Blue Jays, it's going to be Logan Webb. Webb so far this season, only 6.1 innings pitched and 5 earned runs. It's not been a fantastic go for him whatsoever. Realistically, it has been a difficult go of it for Webb. He'll have to face off against Tommy Edman to start. First offering is going to get down for a base hit. So Tommy Edman swings, and on the first pitch that he sees, is actually going to be able to get that one to the wall. It may even go for extras, and it does. Leadoff double then for Tommy Edman, his second extra base hit of the season. And that's, interestingly enough, out of the 3 base hits that he does have, 2 of them are for extras. That now is going to bring up Juan Soto with a runner on second. Soto this season has done phenomenally. 304 average, 6 RBI, 4 extra base hits, and 2 home runs to go with it. That one foul. Soto standing in at 7 for 23 this season. And the changeup's going to miss low, according to our home plate umpire.
Ball.
Webb misses low again. Bit of the... Tell you what, this is the, I guess, the international battle when you think of it, considering Canada's just over the street from Detroit, as well as Toronto being Canada's team. 2-2. As for the time being, Soto continues in this at-bat. Here's the 6th offering from Webb. On foul. Following Soto will be Matt Olson. A lot of good batters in the top end of the lineup here for Detroit. Hit on the ground right side, gloved by Stott to Guerrero. Edman will advance to third. That's going to be the first out. There's the rest of the order then for the Detroit Tigers. Matt Olson, designated hitter. He's batting. He's hot. 347 this season. Freddie Freeman, Eugenio Suarez, Will Smith, Julio Rodriguez, Riley Green, and Zach McKinstry round out the order for the Detroit Tigers. And as we said, this is Matt Olson. Pound for pound, one of the best batters in the entirety of Major League Baseball. 4 home runs. 6 RBI in the season as well, batting 8 for 23, and that one's going to get through, even for extra bases, as well as an RBI for Olson. 1 run will score for Detroit, and Olson slides headfirst into second, and the Tigers have an early 1-0 lead. I tell you what, Tigers are not afraid to swing the bat here early. Every time they've had an opportunity to swing and get bat on ball here, they've absolutely taken it. Even Tommy Edman with the leadoff, and now it's Freddie Freeman stepping up. That brings up Olson to a 375 average, 7 RBI, and his 3rd extra base hit of the season. Freeman's been rung up on the first offering. Freeman this season, 5 for 22, 227 average, 3 RBI, pair of extra base hits, and a home run to go with it. Runner on second, double play ball really is in the mix. That one hit directly up the middle, gloved by Witt, thrown to first. That was a good play there by Bobby Witt to be able to get that out. It was hit in a very difficult position for those middle infielders, and Witt doing the job. Eugenio Suarez now. Fresh off the move to the Seattle Mariners in real life. Suarez in this league, however, 4 for 23 at a 173 average. Although it does have 4 RBI to his name. 2 home runs and an extra base hit. Hit on the ground right side. Diving play from Stott. Thrown to first. That's a phenomenal play to prevent another run from being scored. Bryson Stott, what a glove. Well, after 1, the Tigers in control 1-0 after a couple of good hits from Soto, Edman, and Matt Olson. And that now brings up Mike Trout. So Trout this season, undoubtedly the best hitter for average on the Blue Jays. 10 for 22 at a .454. 4 RBI, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs, and 2 stolen bases as well. He's got a very solid campaign, Mike Trout. And he's going to deserve his flowers at the end of the season, that's for sure. That one's foul. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit pretty well in the air to the left side. Way back at left center, Rodriguez at the track, and he does make the catch just shy of the wall. Another close one there for the Blue Jays, having been just a few feet short of the wall. And that now brings up Francisco Lindor. Lindor this season batting a .304, 7 for 23. Leads the team, almost leads the team, actually in RBI. 7 RBI. 2 home runs this season. A lot of offensive production with this Blue Jay side. It does feel like the pitching, despite having arguably on paper one of the best bullpens in the league.
Nope, outside.
With Paul Skeens, Logan Webb, Cole Reagans as well. You'd think that this Blue Jays team would start to be running away with it, and they really haven't. 1-2, swung through and missed for strike 3. And Garrett Cole is continuing to deal here. And then, so that's going to bring up Teoscar Hernandez, who in himself, Hernandez is having a good season. 8 for 22 at a .363. 5 RBI, 3 extra bases.
0-1.
And as well as a home run for him. As far as batting is concerned, this is one of the most complete teams in the entire league. And what's interesting is that despite this being a complete team batting, I mean, there's only one player in the entire starting 9 who's actually below Mendoza. That's Brandon Nimmo. And check swing, but home plate umpire is going to ring up Teoscar, and that will retire the side. Once again, goes down easy for Garrett Cole. And it is 1-0 Tigers into the bottom of the second. And so now stepping up is going to be the catcher, Will Smith. Smith batting .318 this season, 7 for 22. 2 home runs, 2 extra base hits, and 2 RBI on the season.
1-0.
We'll say for Logan Webb, difficult start to this game, but for what it's worth, only having allowed 1 run after the top-heavy lineup that Detroit has put forward, as that one is actually going to get through as well. Tell you what, not looking too comfortable up now for Logan Webb, has to be said. Julio Rodriguez up now. Rodriguez, .318, 7 for 22, 4 RBI, pair of home runs. Had a fantastic campaign last season, Rodriguez, you almost have to say. Despite his good batting average, it almost seems like this has been a step backwards for him. Runner on first now. That one is piped out into left center. Back-to-back hits for the Tigers. Rolls to the wall. This one will absolutely be good for extra bases, and I'm sure 1 run will score. If not both of them, the throw is terribly offline. Rodriguez will be held up at second, but it's an RBI double for J-Rod. And that puts the Tigers ahead 2-0. 5th RBI of the season, and only his 2nd hit for extra bases. Again, it's not going well here for Logan Webb. It's over to Riley Green. Checks over to second. That was a close call. Green in himself is not having a bad season either. .312 average, 5 for 16. Very good at getting on base. That one low.
Damn.
And sinker inside. Looking to bullpen Brendan Little and Eric Swanson. Warming up here for the Blue Jays already. Only in the 2nd inning here, and Webb is struggling for the time being. Hit up the middle, over to Stott, throws to first. That'll be the first out. Runner does, however, advance to third. So a productive out there from Riley Green. Having moved the runner over, double play ball is pretty much not in the picture. And that does bring up Zach McKinstry. McKinstry's having a good season, 277 average, 5 for 18. And what seems to be a league where not a lot of good shortstops in the mix. McKinstry has done his job. 0-1. And the changeup on the top edge, 0-2. Patrick Johnson, the home plate umpire, making his first appearance this season. Time to be corrected. He's had a pretty okay game so far. A couple of early calls got away from him on the bottom edge, but happens. 0-2 here to McKinstry. That one's going to be in the dirt. Quickly smothered then by Cal Raleigh. To McKinstry, that one's foul. And that one's foul.
That ball's foul.
That one popped. And we'll do it again. Wonder if Logan Webb will continue past this inning. He's not really high in the pitch count, is he? Hit directly up the middle. That's going to get through, and a run will score as well. 3-0 Tigers. As that one was hit directly back at Logan Webb. And the third run will score for Detroit. Well, it's a shame here for Webb, because, you know, we kind of had the feeling that he could do some great things coming into this game, and it is really getting away from him quite quickly.
Runner, he's going.
Taking off for second is McKinstry. The throw from Raleigh is offline, and that's going to be a stolen base for McKinstry, only his first of the season. Edman stepping in now. He actually hit the leadoff hit, which was surprising. Edman has not had a good season at the plate. Checks over to second, and by goodness, that was a sketchy throw there from Webb. Was kind of offline there from Witt. But Edman now 115 batting. 4 RBI in the season. That one hit down the line, third base side, thrown over to first, and that's going to be the second out. Good play then from Francisco Lindor. And that brings up Juan Soto. Soto 0 for 1 today. That one foul. 291 on the season. Runner on second, 2 outs. We were talking about Logan Webb. Came into this inning only down by a run. When you're at that point as a pitcher, you got to know when to panic and when to stay calm. And realistically, Webb has slightly panicked, it looks. They are really hitting off of him today. Get on the ground right side, gloved by Guerrero. That should do it.
Got him.
After 2, Tigers lead this one 3-0. Another productive inning here from Detroit. Stepping in now, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki, believe it or not, actually leads this Toronto team in RBI.
Whoa, that's down.
8 of which on the season. 7 for 22, 318. I mean, he's not an incredibly hot batter by any chance. I mean, I think the league average is pretty much up near 300. But 8 RBI, 1 extra base hit, 1 stolen base, 1 home run. He has done his job at the plate this season. Base is empty, however, 2-1. Suzuki, Raleigh, and Nimmo are the next 3 due up here for the Blue Jays. That one's hit up the right side, gloved on the backhand by Edman, thrown to first, and that's going to be the first out. And still the Blue Jays can't find anything going here. Cal Raleigh stepping in, 285 this season, 6 for 21. Does have 4 extra base hits and 5 RBI to go with it. And Garrett Cole continues dealing here for the Tigers, yet to allow, I believe, even a base runner for the Blue Jays. Actually, that's not true. He did allow Bryson Stott on the walk, the second hitter of the game, who was since picked off at first. So a no-hitter still alive here for Cole. That one foul. One and two. That one smacked again. Raleigh is connecting with it really well. He's just got to time it. 41st offering of the game from Cole. That one low. And again, Raleigh swings and fouls.
That's a ball.
And apparently, according to Patrick Johnson, that's a ball outside.
2 strikes.
2-2 the count. And the changeup right down the middle. That'll go for strike 3 as Raleigh doesn't get the bat off his shoulder. 4th strikeout of the game for Cole. Brandon Nimmo stepping in now. Now, Nimmo has not hit for average this season. Was a silver slugger at the DH spot last season. Doesn't appear he's going to get that same honor this year. However, 5 RBI, 1 home run. I tell you what, the times where Nimmo has come alive this season have been in very clutch circumstances.
0-2.
0-2 the count. Inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one, fastball kind of high and tight. Took a, well, almost looked to be like a defensive swing there. Fouled, will do it again. There's the offering from Cole. Another high fastball. Fouled away. And swung through and missed strike 3 on the fastball. The woes at the plate continue for Nimmo, but the success on the mound continues for Cole after 2.5. Still 3-0 Tigers into the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And entering the game now is going to be Brandon Little, as it will be the end of the day then for Logan Webb. Little, I believe this is his first appearance this season, and that brings up the designated hitter Matt Olson. RBI double in the 1st inning. And the curveball goes 0-1. And the curveball again on the outside edge, 0-2. That one smacked out into right center. That one gets through for a base hit. What contact off the bat then from Olsen, who immediately was able to read Brandon Little. And that'll put him at 400 on the season. Freddie Freeman stepping up. Runner on first, nobody out. Little's got this slightly sidearm delivery. It was going to be a bit of a hit and run there, as Olsen was trying to take off for second. Freeman fouls away the first offering. It's 0-1. That one smacked as well, but foul. The 0-2. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
That one foul inside on the sinker. I'll tell you what, Detroit takes this game today. Again, that'd make it 2-2 in the head-to-head. Yeah, strike 3, swing and a miss from Freddie Freeman, and he'll go down. When that comes to playoff implications, it kind of looks like this. Eugenio Suarez stepping in now. But, I mean, let's say they get to the end of the season. The two teams are tied on record. Two teams are also tied on run differential. That then goes to the head-to-head, in which case that would be tied as well. We would get the winner-take-all playoff game between the two sides. Be a hell of a way to end the season. That one, however, is smacked. Goodness me, Eugenio Suarez deep out to left. See you later. 2-run shot for Suarez. his third home run of the season, and this is a 5-0 ball game. Sixth RBI of the season for Suarez, who now puts himself in the conversation among the team leaders. Only one other player has more than him, that being Olsen. Ties Soto's tally as well. 106 mile an hour off the bat, 418 feet out to deep left. What a shot there from Eugenio Suarez. It's a 5-0 game, Detroit. Will Smith stepping in now. As even that one's hit pretty well. Tracking way out towards the wall, out and right. That one is gone. And a solo shot from Will Smith. The Tigers go back to back. And it's 6-0. Third RBI of the season for Will Smith. His third home run as well. Goodness me, he does it again, Will Smith. All three of his RBI in the season have been on solo shots. Could you believe that? 376 feet out to right, and this is a 6-0 ball game for Detroit. That's going to be the end of it for Brendan Little. And this game has escaped the clutches of the Blue Jays very quickly. Eric Swanson stepping in now, and it's Julio Rodriguez. First offering.
Ball,
On a fastball, top edge of the zone, and that goes for ball one. Swung on and missed. Slider outside, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rodriguez already 1 for 1 today. And that one foul. Another high fastball from Swanson, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for Julio Rodriguez. Another good slider outside. Got him. And now it's going to be Riley Green. Green 0 for 1 today. 5 for 17. That one foul. 2 outs now, bottom of the third. 1 run first inning for Detroit. 2 run second inning. 3 run third inning. Imagine we get a 4 run fourth inning. That'd be something. Fastball low, middle, 0-2. And the fastball high and tight on the inside edge, and Green goes down looking. Back-to-back home runs from Eugenio Suarez, and Will Smith gets the Detroit Tigers 6-0 lead heading into the top of the fourth, and the Blue Jays still hitless. And it's Bobby Witt Jr. stepping up. Bobby Witt 0 for 1 today. 7 for 31 on the season, 225 average. On the low end of hitting for average, I would say, across the league. However, 5 RBI, 2 extra base hits to go with it. Cutter on the top edge, 2-1.
2-1.
You have to wonder if Cole's going to stay in the game much longer. He's not exactly getting up there in the pitch count. He's only on his 53rd offering.
Ball, that's inside.
But knowing this game and how it likes to just randomly put people in, it's possible. 3-1 count to Witt. And the fastball goes for strike 2 on the inside edge.
Full count.
And strike 3 as Bobby Witt Jr. looks at a low middle cutter. And that's the 6th strikeout of the game for Garrett Cole. That one hit pretty well in the air out towards left center. It's not going to be well enough here for Bryson Stott into the glove of Julio Rodriguez, and a quick 2 outs here. And now it's Vladimir Guerrero. Two outs here, top of the fourth. And the fastball. 0-1. That one foul. And now 0-2. In the
One
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
And the cutter on the outside edge. Patrick Johnson's going to ring him up for strike 3. And Garrett Cole. 4 hitless innings.
Leading up, the shortstop.
You tell me what's so good about being on
Ball.
One 0 here to McKinstry.
Hey!
McKinstry's 1 for 1 today. Gets his average up above 300. Oh, inside, nearly taking McKinstry with it. And the splitter low. 3-2 with Tommy Edman on deck.
That's ball 4.
And ball 4 here to McKinstry. Runner now on first, nobody out. Tommy Edman back up to it. And the high fastball. That one into the glove immediately. It's for Stott at second. That is the second highlight play that he's had tonight. Had the diving play really early on and then took that one as well. And it's now over to Juan Soto, runner on first with just the 1 out.
Safe.
Runner taking off for second. Goes on the breaking ball, and in there safely is McKinstry. That's his second stolen base of the game. Not only a second stolen base of the game, second of the season.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to Soto. That one foul. So McKinstry now on second with just the 1 out. That one thundered off the bat, but foul as well. I want to talk about nostalgia that you get surrounding a player.
Full count.
Really one of those things that you kind of wish Juan Soto would have either stayed with those Washington Nationals, potentially San Diego as well. That one's popped in the air. Looks like Raleigh should be able to get to this one. That's going to be the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
7 for 26, 269 average now for Soto. As that's going to bring up Matt Olson. 2 for 2 today. Double single and RBI. Inside, but goodness me, Olson's going around.
0-1.
And that one's high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider goes 1 and 2. On the inside of the plate, swung on. That one hit foul.
That's a foul ball. Ball.
And the fastball high, 2-2.
Runner.
Taking off for third is McKinstry. That one is going to be popped into the air to shallow right, and that will retire the side. So, Garrett Cole on the precipice of actually throwing a no-hitter here versus Toronto. 6-0 Tigers. Mike Trout, Lindor, and Hernandez. And Garrett Cole will remain in the game. Mike Trout stepping up for the second time today. 0 for 1 with the flyout. Again, one of those hits that was just feet shy of the wall. That could have really helped turn this game around, and it just never happened. First offering goes for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And the fastball high and tight, 1-1.
Outside.
And the
That's a
fastball
ball.
outside, 2-1.
Ball.
Cutter inside, 3-1 the count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Francisco Lindor on deck. Fastball, top edge, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, ball 4, and Mike Trout will make his way to first. It's only the second base runner of the day for the Toronto Blue Jays. Now Francisco Lindor stepping in. Into the ground right side, foul.
Foul ball.
So it's 0-1. That one foul.
One
Inside,
ball,
1-2.
strikes.
That one low, 2-2 now.
2-2
Runner
count.
still on first with nobody out. And the fastball high, 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez on deck. And that one foul. Foul. Fouled again. Be the 9th pitch of the at-bat here. Lindor's not going down without a fight, not quite yet. Swung on and missed strike 3 as Lindor goes down. Great at-bat from Lindor, but all for nothing. 8th strikeout of the game for Garrett Cole. Teoscar Hernandez stepping in now. Runner on first with 1 out. Double play ball ends this game, and it'll be a no-hitter for Garrett Cole. That one hit well, but it's going to be foul. Well, if that one stayed fair, that probably would have cleared the wall, to tell you the truth.
That's a
Check
ball.
swing, cutter outside.
1-1. Ball.
And the fastball high, according to Patrick Johnson. Good call.
Ball 3.
And it's a 3-1 count now. Seiya Suzuki on deck. Fastball on the inside edge, 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Strike 3 for Hernandez as he looks at another one. And Garrett Cole is one strikeout away, or one out in general, from a no-hitter. Seiya Suzuki, 304 batting average on the season, runner on first with 2 outs, and the first offering is in for a strike. That one hit on the ground left side, gloved by Suarez, thrown to second. It's a no-hitter for Garrett Cole. And what a game that one for the Detroit Tigers. Everything they needed to do to take this win today in Series 7, they have done. Final score, 6-0 Tigers. No-hitter for Garrett Cole.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Atlanta Braves.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And going for Atlanta, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
For Milwaukee, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
That one ripped left field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him.
Count's full.
Left-hand batter waits. Outside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Mookie Betts. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Can't field it cleanly. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in easily.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now in for the Braves, Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside, just missed. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And it's foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Big time power. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Glass now. Ready and deals.
One
and
ball,
that skips
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh.
Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Builds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Christian Walker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase. And that's exactly what happened right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
2 outs. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
What's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. It goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Glass now back to work. Up and in, 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Austin Riley. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Just misses. And the count 1-2. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed. And it's even up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Adios, Peralta. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Glass now, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Still only one out here in the inning. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Evan Carter will hit next. That one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tatis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Glasnow picks the first. Carter back in on a dive. Carter off of first with 2 away. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Cabrera getting loose out there. Koenig also getting ready. Tatis waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Bichette. They get the force. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Karinchak also throwing. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Goldie steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
This is Bryce Terang. Walked his first time. On the corner for a strike. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Mookie now. Struck out swinging his first time.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Wheeler with a throw over. And he's back in on a dive. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Goldie. Oh. And that'll do it. Brewers strand one. Still down 3-0. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Edward Cabrera.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
It's Aaron Judge now. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Alonso batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Austin Riley at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Josh Young up now for the Brewers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Simeon. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And there's the strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Missing inside. Full count now. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The catcher, Younger. Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. And there's a ball. And it's fouled away. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Wheeler back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. One away here in the 5th.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
High fly ball out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So it's their last chance in this one. Yandy Diaz up now for the Brewers. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And there's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.